Hello water signs, welcome back to my channel. This is a collective for the water signs Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And I'm probably thinking you could probably hear me okay, but probably could hear me better if I put my freaking microphone on. So just keep in mind that it is a general collective read for all three signs, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It could resonate some, it could maybe not resonate at all. It could also be pertaining to your past, your present, or your potential near future. And it maybe not be talking about you. It could also be talking about someone you're dealing with. So if something comes up and you're like, oh, that reminds me of so-and-so, that's probably who they're talking about, okay? Excuse me. So what do we have for the water signs, angels, spirits, and guides of the highest truth? What do we have for these water signs? What do they need to know, see, or hear right now? Okay, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to pull a card out just like that. 111 on the timer. 3. So first we have, the Death card. This is signifying that you are going through a rebirth, or you have gone through a rebirth. New ways of seeing things. The 5 of Cups. Coming out of this energy of like wanting or waiting for more, or wondering what's coming next. Like you've stopped anticipating bad things to happen in your future. And the 9 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, water signs. Yeah, there's a lot of water energy here. That's makes sense for the water signs, right? All right, let's see. Okay, I'm not going to clarify these. I'm feeling drawn to pull moon messages, so let's do that. I feel like you finally quit putting your energy where there's like no need for it. Like, yeah, you've stopped worrying about things that you can't control. And as I paused that to clear my throat, I paused it right on 2, 3, 4. So we're actually going to, I'm going to shuffle these a few more times. And then I'm going to pause it and look up the meaning behind 2, 3, 4. Why, you ask? Because I'm being freaking drawn to. I'm following my intuition. So there's a few different meanings, and later on, if you would like, you can look up the meaning behind 234. Or you could look up each individual number separately. Look up 2 and 3 and then 4, you know. When it comes to love and relationships, the number 234 signifies its progressiveness and happiness, okay? It also represents a continuing grow, the natural flow of life energy and life cycles. So, see how this is going here? Like, looks like a cycle, right? And you are no longer, like, your cycles of worrying and having fears on future situations and doubts is starting to get smaller and smaller and smaller, and you'll start to notice this. Your higher self is going to point it out like, hey, we worried about this a week ago, and normally it's like 3 months between, or whatever, you know. Where did the other meaning go? If you see number 234, that means your angels are assuring you that they are here to help. Yes. Just stay determined to succeed and put in extra effort in whatever you're setting out to do, okay? Have faith and trust in your angels and the ascended masters, because they are guiding you and leading you. 424 on the timer as I look up. Also, maybe needing to put some extra focus towards your creative endeavors to ensure that you manifest long-term rewards on all levels. Maybe you've been considering a new direction or beginning a new project or venture. But, okay, I feel like you're definitely tired of being in that road, right? And you're wanting emotional fulfillment. It's coming towards you, okay? It is coming towards you, water signs. What other messages? Can we clarify each card with the moon cards, please? All right, so your dreams need a practical plan. And actually, we're going to get the book meaning on that one. Let's go ahead and get another card for the Five of Cups, please. Okay, I'm being informed to draw like this again. So, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Look at these. Lots of teal here. Very pretty, isn't it? And then the Nine of Cups is believe in the impossible. So, you might not be feeling like, oh, I could never stop worrying about that. I can never stop thinking. My mind is always racing. Why do you even say this? Well, have faith, okay? Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in yourself, because it's going to happen, my love. It is going to happen. This is full moon in Taurus. Page number 70. Went right to it. What the hell? I love it. Okay. All right. Well, additional meaning for this card says laziness could explain a current situation. If so, change that and own it. Also, chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. And more exercise is called for. So implementing like stretching or yoga, or just even some little simple stuff to do for a few times and building up in the mornings. That's what I used to do, and I need to go back to it again, by the way. But anyways, you could attune to the moon by writing down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes, depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. So if you're trying to attract money and good things, we've got to stay out of these mindsets, right? And I think you're starting to like stop and turn it around, like, oh, I need to stop thinking about that. That's lowering my vibration. And for this card, balance, spirituality, and practicality. And I remember this saying, laziness could explain your current situation. So if you're like anything like I was at first when I found out how resonating these tarot reads are by watching them on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or whatever platform you're using, like I was very hungry for the validation and the reassurance. So I would watch them like day in and day out. And I spent a lot of my time with my nose in a screen, but I was neglecting several other things around the house. Household work, decluttering, tidying up, laundry, that sort of thing, you know? So you could maybe, and what I started doing was setting a goal like, okay, Sarah, you've got to finish a chore or two before you can play with your toys. So I would, you know, do a load of laundry, and while the laundry was washing, I would load or unload the dishwasher or wash the pots and pans. You know, it doesn't have to be everything all at once. It can be little things where you start. Cleaning out, you know, cleaning out a kid's toy box and getting rid of stuff is coming to mind. And you can even do this too while listening to, or do, you know, if it's pertaining to tarot and oracle reads or anything about spirituality that you've been kind of obsessed with, then that's an option, okay? You don't have to do everything at once in one day. I know it's overwhelming to think about, you know, all that needs to be done in the house, but it doesn't have to be done in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Just doing a little something here and there and actually making progress on those small tasks will definitely, like, before you know it, like 5 or 6 days later, you'll turn around and be like, oh wow, this place is really clean and organized. Holy shit. Also, I'm feeling a need to remind somebody about intuition and imagination. There's needing to be something like where you realize what's really like a psychic vision, or if it's your imagination. Is it coming from the left side of the brain or the right side of the brain? Did something trigger that? Were you thinking about something earlier or saw something that might have triggered it? We have the family room, so maybe you keep the toys, the kids' toys, in the family room, or there's something in the living room that needs to be decluttered, or maybe you're wanting to remodel or rearrange the furniture or paint the walls. I don't know, but Spirit says go ahead and do it. A mature man. I'm being drawn to the globe here, so maybe wanting to take a trip with a significant other, or it doesn't even have to be a male figure. Maybe you're wanting to take a trip with a friend. Anything else here? And so this is the thoughts is coming out under the Nine of Cups. So I feel like that's just validation about the emotional fulfillment that you will be having. Like your thoughts aren't going to be wandering. You're going to be able to control them and turn them around, especially if they're negative. Okay, you're coming out of this povertyness, so to speak, in your mental state. Also, if a passed on loved one has been on your mind a lot, just know that they are with you. Even you might not be able to feel or sense them, and you might not be fully seeing the signs from them also, but they are there with you. And you might want to take up, it's called automatic writing, where you can ask that person or your higher self or your angel team, you can ask them a question, and then you just like sit down and take a pen to paper and just start writing whatever comes to mind. I'm not sure if that's exactly how you do it, but you could look it up. It's called automatic writing. We have a spirit message here, soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. And maybe that's what she's doing here. She's found a desolate place, away from everything, and she's maybe just pausing and reflecting on instances. Pausing and reflecting about how you did used to see things. What a new perspective you have on things now. Like, oh yeah, well this situation happened yesterday, and normally I would have really gone off, or I really would have had a lot of inner turmoil about it, and it would affect me for 3 to 5 days. But now you're starting to realize that, oh wow, that little cycle is ending. Like, it didn't affect me. It only affected me for 1 day or a few hours. It really didn't come back to mind after that. If you're not going through this and this isn't happening and you're still struggling, it's gonna start happening to you, my friends, okay? You're gonna be able to clear those thought patterns, the negative thoughts, the emotional cup, the negative emotional cup. Okay, so I was thinking about a passed on loved one here also, and then I looked at the mature man, so maybe it's your father or a male figure that you were close to. They are with you, okay? Okay, I'm being drawn to pull the messages from heaven also, so let's get one card here. This one right here for the water signs. Okay, failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So if you're feeling like a failure on some note, it was just an opportunity to learn from that mistake, okay? Don't call yourself a failure, and don't have a failure mindset. It will not help you, my dear. It doesn't get you anywhere. And if you're having that negative mindset about being a failure, then you're manifesting failure for yourself. If we think about good things, then yes, I'm good, I'm going to do this, I will get this, yada yada. I'm happy, I'm joy, I'm love, I'm light, I'm grateful, I'm beautiful, I am bold, I am courageous. They say you are what you eat, but I feel like it's you are what you think and speak about yourself. I am emotionally fulfilled. I am calm. I am cool. I am zen. Alright, it's passed on loved one message to the water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And is there one more here? Okay. So I was speaking about signs earlier. I walked outside on my porch and a big blue and black butterfly flew away. And I was like, oh no, come back. But butterflies have been very, very significant to you and them sending their signs to you. They're sending you butterflies, okay? You have nothing to feel guilty about. They want you to start living your life. They want you to release this emotion, okay? And maybe you need some soul solitude. Maybe you need some time away from the family and friends, and even if you're working right now, even the work, okay? Alright, so I feel like that's why you're feeling like somewhat of a failure, because you're carrying guilt about this. Excuse me. This is not helping you here, okay? It's not helping you to reflect back on it. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. It's okay for you to be in this energy. It's okay to feel free and happy and joyous again, okay? We can't change that path. We can't change it. We can't change the past. They had to leave that way. And they have no pain. They have no pain now, and they did not suffer any pain then, okay? It was something that was just... If they didn't go the way they had, it would have been something else within that same time frame, I feel. I'm feeling like it could have been a potential overdose later on also. Okay. Let's get some. They're only a thought away and they love you very much. You can become a clear channel to where you can hear them better and sense them and see the guidance that they're giving you, and you can do like raising your vibration, meditation, eating cleaner, healthier ways, laying off vices like alcohol, any form of tobacco. Say caffeine if you chug lots of caffeine during the day, coffee, energy drinks, tea, pop. Just taking a moment and a time for stillness, though, also, is, I'm feeling like you would potentially be able to hear them. Yeah, I just pulled this card out of the deck and look. Meditation and stillness. Wow. Validation there, my love, my water signs, okay? They want you. They want you to live the life like they were unable to do. They want you to live life for them. They want you to move forward and seek out that joy, that treasure that's deep down in you, okay? It's time to open this box of treasure within yourself, because you are worthy of having good things happen, no matter what you did in the past or what you think you did in the past or what somebody conditioned you to think about yourself. So the separation card came out, and that's just, feel like that's just validating the soul solitude thing also. Maybe taking a break from your partner and your everyday life, like just going to a park or somewhere alone. somewhere alone on your own. Just complete soul solitude. And I think you've probably already been yearning to be alone. So throw the kids in daycare, or, you know, utilize a day, maybe take a day off from work in the middle of the week when they'll be in daycare at school. Whatever helps you, whatever floats your boat, my loves, okay? I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. As usual, it'd be greatly appreciated if it did resonate, if you hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you're interested in a personal read, you could comment below or find me on YouTube. I mean, Facebook, it's under Eagle Lily Oracles. And then you can find my personal profile from there also, okay? Until next time, water signs, love and light.